Gentlemen, have you ever felt like she's trying to tell you something, but not with words? Women use a secret language of gestures, glances, and movements to signal attraction, and most men never even notice. By the end of this video, you'll now recognize the sign she's seducing without saying a word. Once you master these cues, you'll see attraction in a whole new way. Let's break it down, starting with the first 5 signs. 1. The summoning gaze. It starts with her eyes. You catch her looking at you from across the room, and for a moment, she doesn't turn away. Instead, she holds your gaze just long enough for you to notice. Then, almost imperceptibly, her eyebrows lift slightly, enhancing the connection. This isn't an ordinary glance. The prolonged eye contact, paired with the subtle eyebrow movement, is a deliberate signal she's inviting you to engage, drawing you into her world with nothing more than a look. Eye contact has a primal power rooted in psychology. Holding someone's gaze activates feelings of connection, and intrigue. Her gaze is doing the talking, silently asking, "Did you notice me?" 2. The lip tease. Few gestures are subtle yet commanding as this one. You're sitting nearby, and she gently bites her lower lip, runs her tongue across it, or applies lip gloss with deliberate precision. These movements are small, almost casual, but they're impossible to ignore. Why is this so captivating? Lips are a focal point of attraction, and when she emphasizes them, she's directing your attention in a calculated way. It's not random, it's a purposeful way to signal desire. This gesture is often paired with other cues, like a slight smile or a lingering glance, creating a layered invitation to notice her. It's a tease, designed to spark curiosity and hold your attention. 3. The neck exposure. The neck is one of the most vulnerable and alluring parts of the body. When she tilts her head to the side, exposing her neck, or casually touches her collarbone during a conversation, it's not by chance. These gestures are deliberate acts of femininity, and trust the psychology here is fascinating. Exposing the neck signals openness and vulnerability, primal traits that attract attention and connection. Whether she's brushing her hair aside to reveal her neck or lightly tracing her collarbone, she's emphasizing a part of her body that subtly communicates sensuality. It's not just what she's doing, it's when she's doing it. If these gestures happen as you speak, it's her way of saying she's captivated by you. For the leg cross game. Leg movements might seem insignificant at first glance, but they can speak volumes. If she crosses and uncrosses with deliberate ease, or points her knee and foot toward you, it's not just about comfort. It's a subtle display meant to draw your attention. This gesture is steeped in evolutionary cues. By crossing her legs, she's showcasing her physicality in a natural, yet captivating way. The direction of her legs also matters. Pointing them toward you is an unconscious signal of interest and focus in social settings. The leg cross often pairs with other signs, like a shift in her posture or a deliberate glance your way, creating a cohesive message that she's drawn to you. 5. The hair flip or touch. The hair flip is a classic, timeless signal of attraction. Whether she's casually tucking her hair behind her ear, flipping it over her shoulder, or running her fingers through it, the movement is deliberate and designed to capture attention. This gesture is rooted in preening behavior, a natural way to emphasize her femininity and vitality. By playing with her hair, she's drawing your focus to one of her most defining features. What's most intriguing about this signal is how often it appears in moments of engagement. She might laugh at something you've said and instinctively touch her hair, or use it as a way to punctuate a glance in your direction. It's a subtle, yet undeniable way of keeping your attention locked on her. Now that you've seen the first 5 signs, the picture is starting to come together. But there's more to her unspoken language. The next 5 signals take things to another level. Don't stop now, let's keep going. 6. The proximity shift. When a woman is interested in you, she naturally begins to close the distance. This could be subtle stepping, slightly closer than what's typically considered comfortable, or more obvious, like leaning toward you during a conversation. Barriers also play a role here. If she moves her purse, drink, or any other item, that's physically separating you two. It's not just for convenience, it's a deliberate way of creating more openness. This behavior stems from our evolutionary instincts. Physical proximity often signals trust, comfort, and an intention to connect. Unlike verbal expressions, this silent cue operates on a primal level, speaking to a shared desire for closeness. Even if she's not fully aware of what she's doing, her movements are likely intentional, designed to invite connection without overtly stating it. 7. The full body angle. Body orientation is one of the clearest nonverbal indicators of interest. When she's fully engaged, her entire body will face yours, her torso, feet, and shoulders, all aligning with you as if drawing a line of focus. This is especially noticeable in group settings, where her positioning becomes a conscious choice. If she shifts her entire posture toward you while others are present, it's a strong signal that her attention is locked on you, but it doesn't stop there. Mirroring often accompanies this alignment. You cross your arms and moments later she does the same. You lean forward and she follows suit. This synchronization isn't random. It's a subconscious reflection of chemistry and connection. Her body is working in tandem with yours, creating a shared rhythm that heightens attraction. The power of this signal lies in its subtlety. Most men overlook focusing instead on what's being said. But her body is often louder than her words, showing you exactly where her interest lies. 8. The playful touch. Touch is one of the most powerful and deliberate signals of attraction. If she's finding excuses to initiate physical contact, it's rarely accidental. This could be as subtle as her fingers brushing against your arm during a laugh, or as direct as her hand lingering on your shoulder during a conversation. The key is how intentional these touches feel. Touch communicates more than just attraction. It's an attempt to break down barriers. By initiating physical contact, she's testing the waters, gauging your reaction, and building intimacy. Each touch, no matter how small, is a way to bridge the physical gap between you. Even the setting matters. In quieter, more intimate spaces, a playful touch might be softer and more lingering. In louder environments like a bar or a party, it could be more assertive. A tap on the arm or a light nudge. Regardless of the context, her actions are speaking volumes about her interest. 9. The slow drink or sip. What seems like an everyday action can actually be a subtle act of seduction. If she's taking slow, deliberate sips of her drink while glancing at you, it's not random. The act of sipping itself is designed to draw your attention, especially if it's paired with lingering eye contact or a slight smile. But pay attention to the details. She might swirl her drink, trace the rim of her glass with her finger, or hold the glass in a way that emphasizes her hands or lips. These small movements are designed to capture your focus and create a sense of allure. This behavior ties into the power of observation. She's aware that you're watching, and she's using the moment to subtly direct your attention. It's not about the drink, it's about the message she's sending with her deliberate, controlled movements. 10. The flirtatious glance and look away. This is perhaps one of the oldest and most timeless forms of silent seduction. She catches your eye from across the room, holds your gaze just long enough to ensure you notice, and then looks away with a subtle, knowing smile. This isn't a shy or accidental glance. It's calculated, designed to spark curiosity and build intrigue. The pattern often repeats. After looking away, she might glance back again, creating a playful rhythm of connection and mystery. This push-pull dynamic keeps you engaged, drawing you into her orbit without a single word being spoken. There's also an element of confidence in this gesture. She's asserting control over the interaction by choosing when to look at you and when to break the gaze. It's a delicate balance between accessibility and elusiveness, enough to show interest, but still leaving you wanting more. This signal often pairs with other cues, like the summoning gaze or a playful touch, creating a layered approach to attraction that keeps you guessing. The glance and look away is subtle, but its impact is undeniable. That's it, gentlemen. If you're ready to master the art of reading her silent cues, hit like, subscribe, and watch the next video.